Back to 13 News. The USDA is taking steps to repeal the 2001 Roadless Rule, which protects nearly 59 million acres of national forests and grasslands from development.
More than 1 million acres of that land is in Arizona, some at Coronado National Forest. 13 News reporter Kayla Butter spoke with some conservationists here in Tucson about how they think this repeal could affect our forests.
The land that this trail leads to could soon lose federal protection if the USDA repeals the 2001 Roadless Rule. The repeal is something that is controversial among forest conservation groups here in southern Arizona. The Roadless Rule was originally made to safeguard land against future societal changes to prevent preserved lands from being used for more resources. But now, those protections might be going away, something conservationists like Jessica Moreno said could be devastating for Arizona wildlife.
You're basically fragmenting habitat. You're cutting it up into little pieces. You're taking the cookie and crumbling it up.
And it's something she says affects more than just wildlife.
Wildlife and us exist in the same ecosystem, and when they do poorly and biodiversity is failing, that directly impacts our own quality of life.
The USDA says its steps to repeal the rule reflects their commitment to President Trump's executive actions to expand American timber production and energy. They argue repealing the rule could actually be beneficial. In a statement to 13 News, a USDA spokesperson said, in part, quote, "Rescinding the overly prescriptive rule will give federal foresters and land managers the latitude to work alongside the communities they serve to make locally driven land management decisions based on their unique local conditions, reducing wildfire risk, protecting infrastructure, and keeping forests healthy." The USDA claims roads can increase safety to those living in forest lands by increasing access for first responders to those areas in case of emergencies like wildfires. But Luis Mistel, the executive director of Sky Island Alliance, says that issues that could come with roads outweigh the potential benefits.
If roads are built, they scrape the surface of the land. We lose trees, we lose plants. They divide habitat. They create erosion, which affects our streams. They decrease water infiltration for our watershed.
For Coronado National Forest specifically, a USDA spokesperson said, in part, quote, "Road construction is only allowed in very limited circumstances. Therefore, the impact of the rule rescission in the Coronado National Forest is not expected to be significant." But Moreno says that even the most minor roads can have a large impact.
Things as much as a one-track dirt road can have this huge impact on how animals are behaving in the landscape and interacting with each other, how they're interacting with that space.
A public comment period is currently open and will close 1 week from today on September 19th. Information on where to submit a comment can be found on our website at KOLD.com. Reporting in Oro Valley, Kayla Butter, 13 News.